It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, NBA playoff fans. We're about to start Game 4 of the conference finals here on 2K Sports. Shaq's here. The Jet is here. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans up against the San Antonio Spurs at AT&T Center. Checking out the Spurs, they've appeared to be invincible thus far in the playoffs, having yet to lose a single game. We'll see if they can continue that winning streak tonight. They have absolutely dominated this series, commanding 3-0 lead. Kenny, what do you think about their chances to close out the series in a clean sweep?
Well, the momentum is theirs, Ernie, and their fans bringing out the brooms and they're starting to sweep. But sometimes that can be a little bit too, I get you in a fat cat-itis where you just relax.
Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. One team with its back against the wall. The other with a chance for a spot in the finals. Can it go to a Game 5? We'll have to see. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the New Orleans Pelicans taking on San Antonio. You take a look at San Antonio. They've been in the driver's seat throughout the series and now a chance to deliver the finishing blow and sweep the series here in front of their hometown fans.
And I think they're ready to put this series to bed, guys. They've played so well up to this point and really look poised to close this thing out in front of their home fans and get some rest as they get ready for the next round.
Well, I'm certainly surprised by what we've seen so far. Nobody would have guessed coming into this series that they'd find themselves in a position to sweep. But after that first game win, and the momentum clearly helping them ride the wave to a possible sweep now.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for New Orleans right now, Paul Millsap out there with Jared Sullinger. Then it's Porter. Then it's Jeremy Lamb. And it's Bledsoe in at the 1. Here's Millsap. Tries yet again. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Oh, wide open look for Love. And it's off from 3-point range. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Bledsoe dishes to Millsap. Back to Bledsoe. Porter passes to Sullinger. From 12 feet out. And yes, sir, that one drops.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And here's Love from the arc. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Sullinger the screen. Shoots the 3. Kemba Walker comes up with the loose ball.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted. And really, I like the movement and communication there. They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Bledsoe sets the screen for Lamb. Bledsoe outside. Here's Sullinger. Nails the baby hook. Sullinger's got 6.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
For 3, Love. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. 14 points for Love.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
String music scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
And that one's good by Porter.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He feeds it to Walker. Here's Powell. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Lamb with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. No good from Lamb. San Antonio leading by 3. And Walker kicks to Love. Buries it from three-point range. Love's got 17 now.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Bledsoe. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And that one's good by Porter.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
The shot's good from Love.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Now here's Bledsoe. Sullinger the screen. Here's Lamb. No good on the triple. San Antonio leading. Love kicks to Honda Tecumbo. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Mitch McGary's checked in for Gobert. Payne comes in, and Trey Burke subbed in for Kemba Walker. Now here's Bledsoe. Feeds it to Lynn. Millsap sets the pick for Lynn. Passes it to Millsap. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And here's Love from the arc. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Now here's Bledsoe. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Payne's shot is good.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Bledsoe with it. Burke covering. Lynn. Love grabs the board.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
And here's Bledsoe. Here's Millsap, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first. Back here at the Western Conference Finals as we get things started once more. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Payne out there with Etuan Moore. Then it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Quincy Pondexter. And it's McGary in at the power forward. That's the San Antonio 5. Spurs leading by 11. Here's Moore. Knocks down the 3-ball. Moore's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Spurs.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams and their effectiveness from the three-point line.
It has been pronounced, no doubt about it. Definitely a big factor to this point in the game.
Now here's Lynn. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Hibbert with a screen for Lynn. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Augustine with it. Now guarded by Payne. Hibbert with the screen. Augustine dishes to Green. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And that one's good.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. They come into this one following a really disappointing game on Friday.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, and I know their fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor was not what it needed to be in terms of effort.
Walker's checked in for the Spurs. Now here's Porter. He has 5. 5 on the clock. Shot off the pick. Hits the front of the rim and out. Spurs leading by 15. And Walker kicks to Pondexter. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Dishes it to Gobert. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. In the third spot, Kemba Walker.
Well, it's great to see guys step up to the added pressure of the postseason and deliver big numbers. Not only for him, but his teammates. Anybody that distributes the ball the way he does helps his team and himself.
Here's Gobert. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
Now here's Nance. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Gobert with the block. Moore outside. Pass to Pondexter. Spurs passing it around. Gobert dishes to Pondexter. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
And a wide open look for Lynn. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Here are the Spurs with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Moore passes to Pondexter. And Gobert kicks to Pondexter. Shoots from the high post. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Quincy Pondexter taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And the Spurs with some changes. And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Gobert. And it's Powell in for Moore. The Pelicans also changing it up. Lamb comes in for Jeremy Lin. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Augustine. Now here's Bledsoe. There's a screen. The dish to Sullinger. And Sullinger missing.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open. He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
And here are the Spurs. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Powell, that's good.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
New Orleans has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Sullinger a screen on Walker. Bledsoe dishes to Sullinger. Porter kicks to Lamb. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. Hands it from downtown.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Antetokounmpo against Nance. Antetokounmpo passes to Pondexter.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Love's checked in for Mitch McGary. Payne comes in for Quincy Pondexter. And Trey Burke subbed in for Kemba Walker. New Orleans also making some changes. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Jared Sullinger. Millsap comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Green in for Otto Porter Jr. And Love gets it to go.
Lovely dish by Columbus's own Trey Burke.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Millsap a screen. Bledsoe dishes to Millsap. Rebound San Antonio. Love's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Powell kicks to Burke. Inside, and it's Love penetrating through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Now here's Bledsoe. Hibbert with the screen. Green with a screen for Bledsoe. Here's Lamb. Comes up empty down low.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Here's Payne. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got 4 assists now tonight.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. It's really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
Kicks at the paint from past the arc. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. This arena is packed, and for San Antonio, this game has been a continuation of the dominance they've shown throughout the series. They've got their brooms ready, and it doesn't look like anything's going to hold. All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the second half of our game. Kevin Harlan ready with the call.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again.
What a great game for Love in this one. He's got 27 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
And Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half, we've got Jeremy Lamb, Paul Millsap out there with Otto Porter Jr. Then it's Jared Sullinger, and it's Bledsoe in at the point guard position. Now here's Love. Antetokounmpo passes to Love. Powell dishes to Antetokounmpo. It's deflected. Stolen by Bledsoe. It's 2-on-1. Gobert with the block.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Walker against Bledsoe. He kicks to Porter. Sullinger a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Millsap. Misses off the left iron.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
And here's Love from the arc. Here's Gobert. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Kevin Love with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They've got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. Lin kicks to Porter. Yes! And a nice assist from Lin. And that's now 7 points for Otto Porter Jr.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Now here's Walker. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Here is Bledsoe. Millsap a screen on Walker. And Bledsoe, here we go. An open look for Lin. Love grabs the board. Love's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, Walker. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Gobert, and the Spurs scoring again.
Sound offensively, really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they both shot the ball since the break.
Now here's Bledsoe. He dishes it to Millsap. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Millsap's got 11 points.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle of spreading it around.
And Walker kicks to Love. Fires it up. And that one comes up a bit short. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Lin the pass to Bledsoe. Sullinger the screen. Bledsoe dishes to Sullinger. Can't convert after the good screen. The Spurs have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Love, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Payne, he's checked in for San Antonio. Trey Burke comes in for Kemba Walker. Roy Hibbert's checked in for New Orleans. Green comes in for Eric Bledsoe. Near the three-point line, it's Love. Here's Gobert. Paul Millsap with the rebound. Millsap's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Porter. Lin with it. Now guarded by Payne. Millsap misses.
He just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
And here are the Pelicans now, after the basket by San Antonio. Here's Lin. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
Antetokounmpo against Porter. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 4 this quarter.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
Now here's Lin. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Millsap with it. Now defended by Gobert. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. So we'll see Paul Millsap go to the line here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. McGarry's checked in for San Antonio. Pondexter comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And then for New Orleans, Lamb comes in for Porter. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Jeremy Lin. And that one's good. Burke.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Augustine after the basket by San Antonio. Over in the corner, Green. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Love up top, covered by Hibbert. Love kicks to Payne. Another one falls for San Antonio. The Pelicans have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. The feed now to Hibbert. There's the pass to Millsap. Augustine in the corner. Back to Millsap. Rebound San Antonio. Love's got his 8th rebound here tonight. From deep. Off on that one. And at the end of the third quarter.
Here we go.
I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live. How we live. How we live. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. 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 Say they don't love us, they just love it how we live. 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 They don't love us, they just love it how we live.
You was never around, had to hold it down.
we was thugging, you was never found. What's that feeling? I'm the realest. All them nights I had to struggle trying to find some dinner. They don't really love me, they not really for me. When I die, is you gon' show up to the ceremony? I just bought a Bentley, just to bet you Christian Louboutin to make a switch religion. I'm not stupid, baby, but the